Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is August 25th, 2022. And I want to talk about something that happened on last Monday. A relative of Floyd Mayweather's girlfriend, Jamie Lynn, passed away. Supposedly, they say that he committed suicide. This man here, Jarrett Johnson, died at the age of 24 last Monday. And we're going to read a little bit into what happened to him, and then we're going to talk about the perfect Jesuit ritual that his death actually is. And then we'll go back and see how many people have died in connection to Floyd Mayweather. There's been a lot of people, but the two most memorable that come to mind when I think about him was his ex-girlfriend who died in 2020. 83 days after the Pope's birthday, they said that they found her dead in a vehicle. Her name was Josie Harris. I wrote about her in my book. And that same year, his trainer, also his uncle, Roger Mayweather, passed away at the age of 58, 38 days before his birthday. So, like I said, Floyd Mayweather has had a lot of people die in connection to him, and there's probably been a lot more. But these are the two that come to mind when I think about all the rituals around Floyd Mayweather. But today, even though this guy is not related to Floyd, he is related to his girlfriend, Jamie Lynn. So let's just read a little bit, and then we'll talk about how this guy just ended up dying 187 days before Floyd Mayweather's birthday. The homicide code. So let me just zoom in. It says here that tragedy has struck the family of boxing legend Floyd Mayweather's girlfriend. According to TMZ Sports, a relative of Mayweather's girlfriend, Jamie Lynn, committed suicide earlier this week. The suicide occurred at a condo Mayweather owns in Las Vegas. Per the report, the person was Lindenwood Lions football player Jarrett Johnson. He was a former all-conference quarterback in high school who played multiple positions in college. Mayweather and Johnson were close, though, and TMZ said that Mayweather is believed to be distraught over the news. TMZ showed photos of the two of them spending time together multiple times through the years, even attending a Miami Dolphins game together. According to TMZ, Johnson's body was discovered by a friend who showed up to the condo on Monday afternoon local time. The friend called 911, but Johnson was already gone by the time help arrived. The whole family of Jarrett Johnson has been struggling over the past few years. Jarrett's brother, Justice, lost his life in 2019 at the age of 18 years old. Our hearts go out to the family of Floyd Mayweather and the family of Jarrett Johnson. So Lindenwood Football, they tweeted this on the 24th, yesterday. It says, our thoughts and prayers are with the family of former Lion Jarrett Johnson in this difficult time. Once a Lion, always a Lion. Okay. So the guy's supposedly committed suicide at one of Floyd Mayweather's condominiums in Las Vegas. So, but this is what, makes this very suspicious. Notice this. Floyd Mayweather, born on February 24th, the day that the day of Kobe Bryant's memorial. In gematria, Kobe Bryant equals 224, and also the name Floyd Mayweather. And the guy was born on 224, and again that was Kobe's memorial on February 24th, 2020. Same year that his ex-girlfriend and his trainer Roger Mayweather passed away. And keep in mind that his uncle, Roger Mayweather, his nickname is Black Mamba, ended up dying 52 days after Kobe, when the name Mayweather is 52, like how his ex-girlfriend died 52 days after Floyd Mayweather's birthday as well, right? Mayweather equals 52 in gematria. And she died on the day of 52 numerology. But if you guys notice, this guy died, Jarrett Johnson. He died on August 22nd. They said they found him dead on Monday, which is 187 days before Floyd Mayweather's upcoming birthday. Right now, Floyd is 45 years old. He turns 46, a full span of 187 days from the death of Jarrett Johnson. And in gematria, the name Jarrett Johnson, notice it equates to 187, just like Society of Jesus. His name is also 191, like Society of Jesus. And these are the people truly behind the death of this man, the Jesuit order. And, 187 is also known as the homicide code. Right? The guy was 24 years old. I wasn't able to find Floyd Mayweather's girlfriend's birthday, but if you guys are able to find that, measure how many days from his girlfriend's birthday to August 22nd, the day that this man died, and I'm guarantee you're gonna see some interesting numbers. Now, Monday was an interesting date. That day was the 22nd of August, written 22/8 in the majority of the world. 228 is a number that's associated with death, right? Death in English Sumerian equals 228. We often talk about the number 83, right? Floyd Mayweather's ex-girlfriend, Josie Harris, died 83 days after the Pope's 83rd birthday back in 2020. But notice the name Jarrett Johnson, which is this guy's name. Like we said, his name is 187 and not 191 like Society of Jesus, but his name is also 83 like murder. His name is also 61 like Jesus. And these are Society of Jesus rituals. So his name has that 83 coded in there. And don't forget, I wrote about this in my book. Floyd Mayweather's ex-girlfriend, Josie Harris, she passed away at the age of 40 back in 2020 on March 10th, I believe it was. No, March 9th. And that was 52 days after her own birthday. I think I said 52 days before Floyd Mayweather's birthday. I was wrong about that. It was 52 days after her own birthday. She was born on January 17th, died on March 9th of 2020. 52 days after her birthday. The name Mayweather equals 52. And, of course, her name had the usual numbers, right? The 59 and 76, the numbers coded on black people throughout history. Because these terms all equal 59 and 76. And notice the word car is also 59. She was found dead in a car, according to the headline. Back when she died 14 days after Floyd Mayweather's birthday. She died on March 9th. 14 days after Floyd Mayweather's birthday that year. And, of course, that equals 14. And if you measure from the Pope's birthday, because this is all Jesuit rituals. The Pope Francis, who is the current Pope, the first openly Jesuit Pope, his birthday is on December 17th every year. And his last birthday before this woman's death was in 2019. She ended up dying on March 9th, same day Biggie Smalls died. Notice it was 83 days after Pope Francis' 83rd birthday. Pope Francis turned 83 on December 17, 2019. And she ended up dying 83 days after the Pope's birthday. Again, murder is 83. I got this guy here, Jarrett Johnson's name equals 83. Then, a couple of weeks after, probably like 4 or 5 weeks after, Floyd Mayweather's uncle passed away, Roger Mayweather, whose nickname is Black Mamba, and he died the same year that Kobe Bryant died. Kobe Bryant's nickname is also Black Mamba. So just think about the coincidence of that. Two legendary public figures who both have the nickname Black Mamba, both died in the same year. And the thing that stood out about this man's death, no doubt it was a ritual. He died at the age of 58 from undisclosed reasons. They probably released the reason now, but at the time it was no cause of death. And if you guys notice, he was born on April 24th, died on March 17th. Actually, he died before his birthday, right? Yeah, because March is before April. So he died 38 days before his upcoming birthday that year. And notice in gematria, the name Roger Mayweather equals 83, just like how this guy, Jarrett Johnson, has the 83 in his name. And like how Josie Harris died 83 days after the Pope's birthday. But the name Roger Mayweather, his name is 83 and 79, like murder. And then he dies 38 days after his birthday, before his birthday. And murder in gematria has those numerical values. 79 and 83 like Roger Mayweather. And of course the 38, the guy died 38 days before his birthday. They probably used the 34, but you know, I'm pretty sure you dig deep enough, you'll find a 34 synchronicity with this man's death. And notice he had, look, it says here that Black Mamba, that was his nickname. I got this from Wikipedia. It's funny because I wanted a boxing nickname that wouldn't be common to most people. One day when I was flipping through the channels and I came upon this channel showing different reptiles, and they were showing the Black Mamba, one of the most deadly snakes in the world. I love the way the Mamba attacked so quietly, but when he hit you at one time and the poison was in you. That reminded me of myself right there. So he said, you know, Roger Mayweather says this is the reason he wanted to nickname himself Black Mamba. And of course, that's Kobe Bryant's nickname as well. Died in the same year as Kobe. But the Black Mamba, notice he had 59 wins in his career because he was also a boxer. Even though he was Floyd Mayweather's trainer, he was also a boxer. And he had 59 wins, and the nickname Black Mamba is 59. And again, that number, we just saw that number with Josie Harris, right? Her name is 59. Number associated with black history, right? Blues, Rasta, Negro, Slave, all 59. And, of course, he's related to Floyd Mayweather's father, Floyd Mayweather Sr., and died 151 days after Floyd Mayweather Sr.'s birthday. And the name Mayweather also has gematria of 151 like Jesus Christ. So Floyd Mayweather, all these people that have died and connected to him, all these are all rituals. All these people have been sacrificed by the Jesuit order, most likely for the career of Floyd Mayweather. And there's no doubt that it was this guy's turn today, Jarrett Johnson. And by the looks of it, he also, you know, sold his soul as well because he was playing rig football at Lindenwood. But this was the time for him to go. And his death was perfectly synced up with Floyd Mayweather. And that has me thinking maybe Floyd Mayweather's girlfriend, you know, maybe that girlfriend was not somebody that Floyd Mayweather chose. Probably that girlfriend was somebody that was chosen for him. Because they probably had this man's death synced up, planned till it could be synced up with Floyd. I'm thinking that's really what's going on. These people are not even picking their girlfriends. Imagine that, having to go to sleep every night with somebody that you're not even that attracted to. But because the Jesuit order told you that's who your girlfriend is going to be, that's who you have to go out with now. You got to stick your dick in this person that you don't even like. But, you know, that's the price you have to pay for this. You have to see your family members die. You have to date people you don't really want to date. All because you want to be Floyd Mayweather. Which I don't understand why these people sign up for this shit. This is not something that I will sign up for. I don't care how much money you're making. I can't date who I want to date. I got to see all my family members die. My ex-girlfriend, who I had kids with. If I'm not mistaken, I think he had kids with this woman. As much as I dislike my ex-girlfriends, I don't want to see them die. Especially my uncle. Why would I want to see my uncle pass away? God help me become a boxer. But that's the price you pay. And so rest in peace, Jarrett Johnson. I mean, the numbers don't lie. They never do. 187 days before Floyd Mayweather's birthday. The guy's dead by suicide. And Floyd Mayweather's condominiums in Las Vegas. What a coincidence. Man. And now that I think about it, this is probably connected to Kobe Bryant because, I mean, they broke the news on Mamba Day, and Floyd Mayweather has those numbers that connect to Kobe, right? And then, you know, his uncle and ex-girlfriend died the year that Kobe died. It's just crazy how all this stuff is all synced up together. But I'll leave it there. If you guys have any questions, you can leave a comment. I'll try my best to answer everybody, but if you guys leave nonsense, then I'm just going to ignore your comment. But if anybody who's new to this is watching this video for the first time, do not ignore this video. What I'm showing you is the facts. This is what's really going on. This man did not commit suicide at the age of 24. He didn't just to say, you know what, I'm done with my life. Let me just jump off this condo. No. This man was murdered. Murdered. Probably by the police. I think that's the only people who get away with crime. I mean, literally, that's the only people that can get away with crime. The police. Take care, everybody. Thank you for watching.